Thank you for trusting me with the read, DeLuca. And yes, I'm going to have feedback Friday. The universe is conspiring against it, though. I had to go rescue my mum instead of streaming on Friday. Okay. Now, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. She's okay. It's just Thursday I went to pick up her dog because she was going away. And then she rings me Friday and says, I'm not going away now. Can I have my dog back? And had to go and collect the dog. And after all that running around, I was exhausted. I was exhausted. So, yes, Feedback Friday didn't happen. The universe is conspiring at the moment, but it'll happen. Maybe when there's more people to give feedback. Oh, you have some feedback, Peggy. So you and Not Sabs were waiting for Feedback Friday and it didn't happen. But anyway, Starbushi, I'm picking up, I don't know whether it's you that's got a cold at the moment or struggling with sinus. I feel like more chest than sinus, but the way I'm picking it up, just let me know if that resonates, Starbushi. And hopefully your water situation's sorted out. You're fighting a cold. Okay, I get that. DeLuca, thank you for the follow. Okay. You did a silly. Oh. Oh, the feedback thing happened yesterday. Well, that's okay. I'll take it. Now, Starbushi's saying a silly. I'm picking up that you may have distanced yourself from your person because of this cold. Oh, and Annie, thank you for the in-ad. I know Annie can't hear me at the moment, but it's always nice when I give these instructions and someone follows. Oh, you locked yourself out of the house barefoot. I get that you may have snapped back at your person. Your person may have said, didn't you remember that the spare key was wherever you keep the spare key? Or you could have gone next door and got it or something along those lines and you snapped back. But I want to say to your surprise, it turned into laughter. Well, there's you locked out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles locked out in the cold. Oh, there you go. I knew there was something, but there was laughter afterwards. I get there was laughter afterwards. Thank you, Annie, for doing that. I much appreciate it. And I'm picking up a bit of boredom energy in relation to coming down with a cold. It's like, yeah. But if you can understand boredom energy, because what you would normally do, you don't have set up where you are. And I want to say it's getting to the point where it's driving you insane. Yeah, and it's boredom. Okay. Okay. I feel the garden thing also includes edibles, but I'm getting that your person's surprisingly doing something about the lock. If you can understand that, thank you for the hydrate. I did get edibles. So there you go. But your person has also surprised you on doing something about the lock. Yeah, I feel like there's a reason behind it. I'm not picking up what the reason is, but I feel it's for you. Don't tell me you're one of these ones that's trained the cat how to open doors. But I feel it's for your benefit. Yeah, I know there are cats that my cat used to know. Only the doors at my place were a bit different, so yeah. But I do feel like it's for your benefit in terms of I feel like this was a two-handed thing. It's habit to lock the door. I feel like it's a two-handed thing at the moment, and your person's going to make it a one-handed thing. The cat might be a catalyst. Haha, joke not intended. I feel like the cat excuse may be a catalyst, but I feel that there's also, yeah. Well, who knows? It could be my guide having fun with me, but I do feel it's for your benefit. The cat situation and this locking yourself out may have pushed this. It may have been on your person's agenda to start with, and I do feel it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is all for you. Yes, it's so you won't be locked out again. I feel like there'll be a safety latch, if that makes any sense at all, for being inside the house. But yeah, there'll be a safety thing, but this is all for your benefit. Please don't tell me, please don't tell me you're crying now. Please, I don't want to make the cold worse. Of laughter because of the cat being the catalyst. Um, but I get that it's for your benefit. And I want to say there's also going to be, I don't know whether it's a half moon glass at the front of at the front door. Half moon glass. But I feel like there's more color needed. Don't make me laugh. You got a cold through it. That's not that's not good. But yeah, the half moon glass, I feel like the glass is going to have different colors or already has different colors. Let me know if that resonates. Your person's got you on this one. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if they bring home soup. And it's like you've got a favourite soup that wouldn't be your normal go-to. Like, what is it for chicken noodle soup for colds or something like that? But you've got a favourite soup and they would get that. I feel like it's pumpkin for some reason. I don't like pumpkin. Oh, you ordered some window stuff that are colourful because I feel like it needed more colour. to be you. And I feel like I feel like the colored glass and the door changes are going to happen at the same time. There you go. And I feel your person is bringing you that soup. I got that it wasn't a common soup. Well, that's what dudes get. Dudes are black and white and, yeah, maybe a little bit of colour if they have to. But I used to do my house in dude colours. I stuck with black and white and changed up colour. You're welcome, Star Booty. Take care of yourself and get well. Get well. Oh, what are you doing, Karen? That's okay, Annie. No dramas. I work with that just the same as I work with ads. Now, Annie, I'm picking up that you've got... I feel like it's a shadow work question, even though I don't do shadow work. But I feel it's more, how do I overcome this question? Just let me know if that resonates. And no Eternal, welcome in. Okay. The tricky spot I get... Your Majesty. No, I'm not Your Majesty. I swear too much for that. Annie, if you can understand being uncertain how to get over something... Now, Annie, it's your first time in my chat, so yeah, okay. I tune into your energy before I turn over any cards at all. And I feel that your life has not been easy. And I know that can apply to pretty much everybody in the chat. But I feel like eldest child syndrome. It's like the eldest child's always responsible for everything, including the younger children's stuff-ups. Are you an eldest as well, Blind Luck Intuitive? No, it's not you getting called out, but this is for Annie. It's like, oh, you'll have to excuse me for 1 second. I won't even put the bee right back up. The exact opposite. I still feel like you're responsible, Annie. Oh. Okay, it could work the opposite in your family, Annie, because I feel like you're being held accountable for somebody else's behavior. Yeah. You poor thing. Blind like intuitive and I can understand. We're both eldest daughters. That usually falls on us. I feel like though that you're the one that has the better behavior. Can you understand this, Annie? Yeah. It's the eldest daughter syndrome, blind like intuitive. But anyway, Annie, okay. Yeah, you're the one responsible. It's like, I'm going to turn over the cards now. So I feel like you're wondering, you're looking at moving on from something. I feel like moving out of home. If I had to get the energy of the cards, I would say moving out of home. Can you relate to that, Annie? Looking at moving out of home, wherever you call home. You're looking at your next moving situation. You're also concerned that will moving deter somebody who is in your it's almost like there's an interest, like a romantic interest there, and you're worried that moving may deter the romantic interest. Okay, I don't believe it will. It may slow down the romantic interest. Thank you, Annie. I try to be. Giving evidence is my key thing. I don't like to be general. I know sometimes it starts out that way, but I don't like to be general. I feel like you may have given a lot, and you, in not moving, you're giving again. So I feel like moving is something that you will do. It may slow down this quick moving romantic energy, but it won't deter them. And hopefully that resonates. I feel like you need to move though. I feel like you've had the moving bug for way too long. Yeah. It may slow them down, but it won't deter them. And yeah, I feel like you've had the moving bug way too long. Yeah, there you go. Go for it. I don't see any losses here. I feel like arguments, etc., are in the past, but you've dreamed of moving to where you're going to move to for a long time. And hopefully that does resonate. And thank you again for the follow. Okay. And Croc, you're up next. And I seem to have lost some chatters. Hopefully Croc's not one of them. Yeah, Croc's one of them. I knew Queen of Cups was going. But, oh, Annie, you're welcome. Thank you for trusting me with your read. And I'll just get somebody else to check to see if Croc's in the queue. Oh, you can still see Croc. Pagacrease. Thank you for checking. Okay. I can't see Croc at all. That's weird. No. Queen of Cups went. See, this is why I say thank you, Blind Luck Intuitive. This is where I say it's important if you do get thrown to an ad, just to type in ad, because sometimes the queue can go quickly. Cat Ivy, hello, welcome in. There you go, it is you, Peggy Crease. It is you. Ah, go for it. Give the feedback. I love hearing the feedback. I'm doing okay, Cat Ivy. How are you? Ah, there you go. Ah, I've got to start sticking stronger with what I get, Peggy Crease. I really do. Sometimes only time tells. But thank you for trusting me and sticking with it and giving me that feedback. And chatters, this is unsolicited feedback today because I was going to create Feedback Friday. But I do remember letting Peggy Crease know there was a previous relationship that hurt Peggy Crease's lady friend. And I feel that may have driven to religion as well. Yeah, there you go, Peggy Crease. Now let's see. I've got to get my guides to choose the tech pre-Raphaelite again. No, this was Peggy Crease's lady friend I picked up was hurt by a past person and it involved money. A lot of money. I know it's a joke, Blind Luck Intuitive. I know you hang around my chat way too often to know I make things up. And I was right about the religion part too. Okay, yeah. It's like I've got to learn to stick with what I get. I've got to learn to stick with what I get. Look, I reckon if you've had a relationship, there has to be hurt. Otherwise, you would be in one. I prefer to give evidence, but it is something Peggy Crease couldn't relate to. So I didn't change it. I said, nope, that's what I'm getting. And Cat Ivy, you know that. You've experienced that. I don't change what I get, and it plays out for some reason. That's why I always leave it up to my followers and subs to judge my accuracy. I never claim any sort of accuracy because I believe it's not me that has that right to make that claim. It is you guys that do. And I know we live in a world of self-promotion, but I still think word of mouth is vital. Okay. Now, and if I'm no good, you won't spread word of mouth, or if you do, you'll spread it badly. So I'm pretty tough on myself. Okay, Peggy Crease. Can you understand a journey to the city or a journey to a city? Since we've last spoken anyway. Since I've last streamed, which was Tuesday. Time flies. Time does fly. Okay. And I'm just hearing my person putting dinner on. I'm going to need to close the queue. You might have an idea of what it could be. Okay, as long as you can understand what it could be. But I'm getting like a thrift store. Oh, those meetings are usually in the city. Can you understand a thrift store or a market stall? Excuse me, reaching across the keyboard. Not really. I get bargains. I'm not going to change it. I've learnt my lesson now, Peggy Crease. Not going to change what I pick up. Oh, sweet dreams, not sabs. Thank you for coming in. And congratulations on your diploma. Summa cum laude. Okay, now Peggy Crease. Here we are.